Hello everyone. So Saturn went retrograde today, July 13th at about 12:30 this morning, Central Daylight Time. And it's going to stay that way until around November 28th at 1:24 a.m. Central Daylight Time. All of these readings are meant to help you understand what the different themes or energies going on for this retrograde are going to look like. I do recommend watching all 12, especially as each sign pertains to the house in which it rules for you and your birth chart. All right, at the very least, I hope you watch your big three. With that said, I'm using the deck of many things, my hand-drawn cards, and the Darkwood Tarot, and then I'm going to pull some guidance from the Magical Spirit Oracle for each sign. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the messages. All right, Cancer. Let's see what is going on for you for this Saturn retrograde cycle. All right, Cancer. This reading is deep. It's deep. So I hope you're ready, because you're on the verge of a breakthrough. Ultimately, I feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough. But it's not going to come without some kind of final test in soul retrieval. So the deck of many things, it's from the world of D&D. We've got the Rogue on the bottom of the deck, and the Vizier is under that. The Rogue is an NPC. They are not an important person in your life. They're an NPC. And even if things were a little disconnected between you, you would have still viewed them as somebody who you yourself were not hostile towards. And you didn't think they'd be hostile towards you either. However, they have deemed you an enemy for whatever reason. And you're not going to realize it until either they reveal themselves to you or someone else reveals it to you. So this is in your blind spot. Intuitively, you're not picking up on it. However, your closest soul family does. The Void sends a character's soul somewhere else, leaving the body in a catatonic state. It requires your soul family to find a way to restore or rescue the soul. I feel like whoever this person is, right? Whoever this NPC is, it is not your job to save them or rescue them from their soulless state. You have other soul family in the world who can help them find their way back to themselves. This may be family related. Doesn't have to be, but it could be family related. Okay. You are releasing the cross, right? The angel or the martyr that sacrifices themselves and hangs them on the cross, deems themselves responsible for holding up the wounds of other people, to bear the crosses of other people. In the upright state, the divine would weep for you, choosing to sacrifice yourself like this, your peace, your light, for this person, whoever they are. You're releasing this, and with it, you're releasing the dark night. You're coming into your dawn, okay? When you let go of this martyr savior complex, this, if I just love them enough, they can heal complex, right? When you let go of this energy, you start to win. You are letting the divine know that you accept that you are not the actual solution to whoever this problem is and whatever problems they have. You accept that you are not called to be the solution and are leaving it to others to help them heal where it was never in your job description. It was never meant for you as a purpose or mission in this life. You accept the olive branch is peace being offered to the wounds that you have, that you took on from your father or your mother or the people that you idolized. You are making peace with your own wounds and saying, I do not need to rescue this person. I do not need to show them the light. I do not need to be the one that brings the soul back, that brings the happiness back, the joy back into their experience. You're surrendering. You are moving forward. Here on the Eight of Cups, the snake lays her eggs in the dirt and leaves. The snake is not warm. There is no warmth that the snake can give to incubate the eggs. It's leaving. It's leaving. There is more to life than waiting around for eggs to hatch that would hatch with or without you there. Why are you sacrificing your experience when those eggs are going to hatch with or without you? It's no different than this person. This person is going to find their soul with or without you. And in this case, it is meant to be without you. They might hate you for leaving. They might hate you for leaving. Hate you for not sacrificing yourself more. But to be fair, the only people who are upset with you for healing your wounds are the ones who are genuinely benefiting from your wounds. Anybody who genuinely loves you and cares about you is going to want you to move forward and enjoy your life and not sacrifice it for them. To not suffer for them. People who love you don't want you to suffer. They will go above and beyond. Isn't that why you were sacrificing yourself for this person? Because you love them? You want them to know that you love them? But it's not fair? That it's a one-way give? And you are not their solution? You're in the way of it? Your love would ask you to step out of the way. If you truly love them, you will step out of the way so that they could find the solution. The King of Cups is emotional and intuitive intelligence. It's listening to your feelings as a guide. Does this person feel good to give to, or does it feel draining to give to? Do you see success when you give to them? Do you see change? Do you see improvement when you give to them? Or do you feel like improvement is even further away every time you give? Do you feel shitty every time? We've got the King and the Queen of Wands here. So we do have a pair, a true pair on the board. The Queen of Wands is with the Seven of Wands, defending herself against this dark energy, right? The dark woods. She could feel it creeping in on her. She could feel it. And your soul family, right? Those who are suited with you in like vibration can feel the pain and share that pain. And they don't want to be a part of this nightmare either. They don't want you to suffer either. You have people who genuinely love you and do not want to see you hurt. And they are working with you. And when you decide together to let's cut this pain out, let's cut this anxiety out, let's come up with a solution for ourselves. The effort is made, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands comes in. So now we have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. You've got a whole soul tribe of people coming together to put forth whatever effort needs to be made in order to turn the wheel of fortune. Because you need a break. You need a break from all of this energy going out, this nightmare, when it comes to whoever this soulmate is. The Six of Cups. Your soul family is going to take care of it. They don't want you to suffer. They're coming in to your defense. They're coming in to defend you. And if the bridge needs to get burned, they're going to help you light it. They're on board. They are on board, because whoever this rogue is, yeah, they might have used to have been a part of the fold. They used to be a part of the quote-unquote family, whether that's literal or just soul family. They used to be a part of it, but they went rogue and declared you an enemy. Had it out for you. Want to see you suffer. Are taking your kindness and not returning it as a form of defiance in spite of you. And your soul family got a whiff of it and was like, Cancer doesn't deserve this. Cancer doesn't deserve this. This is bullshit. And they're coming to your defense. Like, they picked a fight. Whoever this rogue person is, they picked a fight with the wrong person. If they thought they could get away with hurting you, using you, abusing you, shitting on you, talking bad about you behind your back to people they think doesn't even matter, they're just running their fucking mouth like the divine didn't see. Of course the divine saw. They could hide it from whoever they want, their thoughts, their intentions, but the divine knows. And now everybody in your circle is aware. And they're all banding together with you to eliminate the threat to your peace. They're banding together to eliminate the threat to your peace. This is a fucking nightmare. This is a nightmare. This person going rogue like this, they're taking it as a betrayal to them, not just you. It's a betrayal to the soul family. It is a betrayal. And your soul family is banding together in support of you, which is fucking awesome. I mean, if someone's going to go rogue and that's the way it is, that's unfortunate. It would be worse. It would be worse if you didn't see it and no one else saw it and they continued to do their damage. It would be worse. You can't stop somebody from choosing dark. But the light can choose to shine in spite of it. And when y'all shine together, that is bright as fuck. And the shadows, the darkness has nowhere to go but out. Let's get you a guidance card. Let's get you a guidance card for the Saturn retrograde. What card above all others, please, Spirit? For Cancer. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Space, time, and self. Infinity, reincarnation, and 5D. Love that. Card number 24. Let's read a little bit of this for you. I trust and remember my soul's mission. Higher self, intuition, quantum realm. You are a soul here to embark on a human journey. You chose this mission to experience, enjoy, overcome, and evolve into your highest, most authentic self. You are influenced by space, the atom, time, the hourglass, free will, the human, and spirit, the third eye butterfly. This is a transcendence of your soul and a healing for the collective consciousness. We are evolving alongside spirit and the universe. There is an overarching purpose, the rainbow, to what we do, who we are, and where we go. Deep down, we feel its call and that we have been here before. We sense that there is something else above and beyond all of this. Notice how the eyes in the artwork lovingly and confidently look at you. This is your highest self, the eyes, the knowingness of your soul. Allow it to guide, comfort, teach, and center you on this great adventure. You can always connect with you in the quantum realm through spiritual practices, nature, and communicating via the heart. We are always in the 5D realm. It's just that we live in the 3D as humans, but that is not all we are. Our soul connects us to the source of spirit. See the magic mushrooms that grow by your feet. They are for you as you set off into the mystic unknown. The mushrooms symbolize the breadcrumbs that spirit and our soul have given you. Will you take them? Will you allow them to help you see? They will help you to awaken and recognize your spirit-given gifts and intuition. Pulling this card has an energy of soulful remembering behind it, to listen when your soul calls you. This is your higher self gifting this to you now. They call you to remember what this is really all about, to not get too lost in the details of daily human life, to zoom out and see the bigger picture, to rise above and come back home to your core. Do you remember, dear soul? Connect with your highest self and thank them for the reminder. Invite them to offer more signs. Tell them that you deeply appreciate them. The energy of gratitude will put you into a state of receiving. This will help to enhance the signs. When you go to sleep and when you wake up in the morning, send a prayer of gratitude. Cancer, you are intuitive as fuck. Make sure you continue to trust in that beautiful intuition you've got. Know that your heart is and has always been in the right place, and that when it is time to step aside, it is time to step aside. Trust your feel-good. Follow your feel-good feelings. Trust and follow and walk side by side as equals with the feel-good people. Know that those that love you and who are meant to be in your path will always stand by you when people choose the low road. You are on your way out of martyrdom. You are on your way out of sacrifice. You are on your way out of powerlessness. You are on your way out of wounds. Let the scars left always remind you of where you've been and draw power from the memory. And never forget what it felt like when you were powerless and ignorant and not in tune with your intuition as much as you could have, should have, would have been. Know when it's time to leave. Trust the way you feel. If it doesn't feel good, something's got to give or it's time to go. Sometimes the strongest thing that you can choose is to ask for help or say goodbye. The most courageous choices you can make are asking for help and saying goodbye. Truly. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I have faith that it will. And I will continue to keep you guys posted, both here on TikTok and on YouTube. As this cycle continues, I'll continue to read for you guys. I hope you follow me on both. And Cancer, if this is where we part ways, just know I'm sending all kinds of love and support your way, and I will see you next time. Bye.